Welcome, guys, to Game Week 38 of our Premier League predictions. This is the last one, thankfully. We're done with it. Till next season. I've not been looking good recently. I don't know who won last week. Who won last week? Max won last week.
I won last week. I got 9. Leo got 7. You got 5. Lucas got 4. As it is
Hold,
right
Lucas. Hold
now,
that.
you need to keep a 5-point lead against Leo, a 6-point lead against me, and a 12-point lead against Lucas.
So we can count Lucas out, basically.
If that's what you want to do, but for all you know, he's getting 3 correct predictions. You never
Could
know.
happen.
We'll
Could
see.
happen.
We will see. And in terms of the game week wins, Leo has 7. So Leo wins on that regard because you and me have 6. So at best, we can tie with him on that.
So I'm going to do. I'm going to do.
All right. Yeah, it was a interesting. It was I can't lie. You both have really bad periods. You have lots of red.
I've
Really bad.
You have lots
I've
of
been
red.
All of
horrible.
red,
I've been
man.
horrible since like game 30 onwards. Like
Yeah,
I've had like one good game week. And, like,
you established the lead.
horrendous.
Let's get away from all this.
It's because I'm him. You forget that.
Mm.
All right, I'll kick us off. First game we have got United versus Villa. Obviously, United have just lost to Tottenham. Show the flag.
They can hold it. They can hold it.
Come on.
Just lost to Tottenham. Me and Lucas went to Box Box and we saw a lot of United fans crying. It kind of made me happy. Made me happy. But I do need them to come in and pull in some strings for Chelsea. If they get a result versus Villa, I'll pay for Sancho myself. Uh, I'm gonna go for 1-1. I don't think they'll win, but I'm gonna guess
Yeah.
1-1 for my sanity.
Are you saying 1-1 because you think it's going to happen, or because you're
I'm
desperate?
hoping it happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Villa's won 8 in their last 9, which has been very good. No, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to go for a Villa win simply because dude, I've never seen a team lose to Tottenham 4 times in my life in a season. That's it, man. And big up us. It's been 17 long years. I've been waiting for this moment since I was 7. I've been waiting 14 years personally out of the 17. I needed this. All right. I'm gonna get off that. So yeah, no, I'll go 2-0 Villa. I just can't see United getting it.
Yeah, United feel like you've beaten 4 times. They feel the same how you feel versus Chelsea every season.
I ain't nobody mention you, bro.
Yeah, that's
Good
also
badge.
more of a historic thing. I think United's over like the last 2 or 3, so it's not.
All right, Lucas, tell us what you think of this game, though.
I think. Well, there's only one thing I can think, and that is United are going to hold another L just after losing to us in the Europa League final. It's
They
going
need
to
the
be 2-1
placement
to
money, man.
Villa.
They need the placement, man.
They're gonna have to hold. They're gonna have to hold that. Yeah,
Um,
2-1.
and I'll just say Leo's as well. Leo's gone 3-1 Villa.
Okay, well, next game is Bournemouth versus Leicester. Leicester gonna lose. Why do you think?
That's quite confident. I don't know, man. They've picked up 7 in the last 9. They've actually decided to give a fuck. They finally decided to give a fuck. I know they're already relegated, and I have also went for a Bournemouth win. Hell, I've went for a heavy one. I've went for 4-1. But
Yeah.
definitely, I mean,
Yeah,
they
but
got
the last
they
three
got
games.
2-0, 2-0, 2-2, 2-0.
Yeah, but that's Southampton, Forest in a
No,
derby at home, and Ipswich.
still, they weren't putting
Forest is good.
they weren't putting points on the board in general.
Okay.
Now, look, I'm going 4-1 because I think Bournemouth will do it, even though they've lost their last 2.
Yes.
But definitely a strong language. I think if Leicester got something, even though I went heavy, I wouldn't be surprised. That's all I'm saying. Devil's advocate.
All right.
2-0 overall.
I was going for a 2-0. So.
See, copying.
Hey, I would have said mine first, and then you would have been copying me. I just didn't say it. So.
Look, man, we can get to copying a bit later because me and someone in this call have let's just say like 4 or 5 in a row, which are the exact same. We'll
I'm looking at them right now. Jesus.
All right. Let's go on to Wolves versus Brentford. We're going to be more on it. I mean, Brentford had a great form up until that loss against Fulham, was it? That 3-2?
Yes.
They were on excellent form. They were winning, 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 winning. Obviously last game of the season, you wanna represent. Wolves have lost their last three. Wolves had a bad season, and then they really picked it up when they were playing all the weaker teams, and now they've picked up 3 losses in a row. But do you know what? I can see a 2-2. Last time these two teams faced each other, it was 5-3 Brentford. It was a great game. I reckon there'll be lots of goals. I'll go 2-2.
Fair, I guess. I've gone for a 2-1 Brentford. I don't know. I mean, Wolves have got 3 losses on the trot now. I don't care who they're to. That's still So yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1 to Brentford.
Yeah, I'm like, this game does not interest me. I don't think it interests anyone. Teams have nothing to play for. 1-1. Play the kids. Give the kids some. I don't think actually does Brentford have an academy? I don't think they have an academy.
That's still
They
not
they
gonna
must do.
you're not gonna play for kids because you're uninterested in the fixture.
Yeah, just because I said it, do it. No, but I actually don't. I've not been following because I've not been on the videos for a while as well, so I've not been following football in general.
Oh no.
But I've literally had nothing interesting pop up about either teams.
Mm.
Um,
I'll I'll give you something. I'll give you something slightly interesting then. I'll tell you that like Wizard and Burma are both on like 18 points. They've only been outscored by like Haaland, Isak, and Salah. Both of them.
Fez. Well,
It makes you
and
think.
they're both going to leave in the summer.
No, they'll keep one.
I'll be both go.
No, we'll see. We'll see.
I reckon they'll both go. Either way, we'll move on. We'll move. Move on to the most important game of the season for both clubs and the most important game of the week.
Mm.
It's Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. It is a game I am not looking forward to. I don't think we're going to win for some reason. I'm guessing next year we will be in the whoa.
Whoa,
Uh,
whoa,
I don't want to do that. I want to be in the Champions League. If Tottenham's in it, Arsenal's in it, fuck's sake, they have to win. If they don't win, honestly, I might burn this.
Are you dramatic,
Um,
bro?
I've gone for 2-0 Chelsea though. I have to back the boys. I
You're
have
going
to.
2-0.
Yeah.
Oh, I had you down for 2-1. That's my fault then. Fair enough. 2-0. I was actually going to go for 2-1. I was going to say I completely agree with you, and I heard you're keeping a clean sheet, so never mind on that.
Apparently.
I think you're going to win though. To be honest,
I hope so. I bloody hope so.
I mean, in the
I took
last
the day off work to watch this game.
your last
That's
10 your last 10 games, you were facing like very hard opposition, and you've got 20
we've
points.
done well.
You got 20 out of 30. You've been very well. I'm going to be honest. If Forest don't win this and don't even get Champions League, I mean, they've essentially bottled it for themselves. Like, obviously,
And who said they
if you
would bottle it?
you did. To be fair, I'll give you that. I mean,
Good boy.
bro, relax with that. Now, look, if you told a Forest fan, hey, look, man, you could potentially get Conference League football minimum, they'd be ecstatic. But
Yeah, they take any Europe.
the way they've been recently and how they've fallen down, it's not really acceptable. And
Yeah.
sorry for that reason, they've been falling a bit, and I think it'll sadly continue for them. I'll go 2-1 Chelsea.
You know why I'm not confident? Because I've taken the day off work, right? Whenever
Mhm.
I do that, we lose.
What, like
Yeah,
a
but
random?
First
you're
time we
not the
didn't lose.
sole jinx.
First time we didn't lose was United last game. So I'm gonna be like, I'll take it. Maybe stand around.
Whatever you say, bro. All right,
We
Lucas.
also
Wait.
shit last year, so
I agree with you, Max. The score is going to be 2-1 to Chelsea. Yeah, I don't know. I just think you got the edge over them. I mean, last time out, even though last time out was a draw, when you guys both played last, I just think I don't know. It's just like a hunch, to be honest. Like it could go either way.
it's been so long we've played each other as well. Because I think that was like what third, fourth game of the season. Like, it was hella early.
Yeah.
The game we played each other,
hmm
and obviously no one knew Forest would be this good. No one knew Chelsea would be like not as good as people expected. Or I mean, maybe for some people they're better than people expected.
Yeah.
But for me, I think we should have already had Champions League. Leaving it to the last games.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm questioning it.
Mm.
Questioning the manager.
Okay. Southampton, Arsenal. As much as I banter Arsenal, Arsenal are not going to lose this game. If they do, I will banter them even more. Best believe. But I think they're going to win 3-1.
I go 4-0, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not really much to say. I just reckon that Arsenal are going to take losing the league out on Southampton badly.
Yeah, I'll keep it short and sweet. 4-0.
Yeah,
Southampton.
Really?
We've not seen them for a while.
yeah. I'm sorry. There's no need to say anything more. It's really just that simple. I mean, shout out them beating Derby's record by 1 point though. I mean, hey, do something. All right, Newcastle versus Everton. All right, Newcastle. To be fair, they got 12 home wins in 18. Again, very solid. We know even when Newcastle looked like they were getting relegated and were getting relegated, their home form was always all right. So now they're good. It's exemplary. I reckon they show that good home form. They get a 3-1 victory and they get Champions League football. That's what I think's going for the Magpies.
I agree with you. I'll have to say, I've literally got the same exact position. 3-1. Is it me and you that have the same things, or is it
Yeah,
you?
like four times.
Oh, then you're not catching me then.
Well, I still good. Don't worry about it. I might have to amend something just to beat you. We'll see.
Too late. You've said half of them. Yeah. So I've also gone 3-1. It's at St James's Park. It's a bit rough. No, rough away there for Everton.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be close, but Newcastle are gonna win 2-1. I just think.
In for all wrong.
You ruined the 3-1 synergy. Leo went for 3-1 too.
Mate, if you guys want to copy each other, that's okay with me. I'll just take the win.
Yeah, you're literally
So you're
behind
lost. I'll move us on. We've got the England champions, the Premier League champions versus the FA Cup champions. The Liverpool versus Palace. Honestly, Palace, I reckon they're going to be what Liverpool was versus Chelsea. They will be too drunk, and I think they will be holding it. Oh no, I've actually gone for a draw. Never mind. Yeah, I've gone 1-1.
If you want to change it real quick.
No, I'll stick to it.
All right, no,
both teams will be drunk. That's my
opinion. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but to be fair, I didn't get to catch the Palace game versus Wolves. It was 4-2.
I watched the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Eze and Mateta were like on the bench. I'm pretty sure because they were too drunk. From what I can tell, anyway, from the little parts of the Palace game I've seen, it wasn't too much. They seem more focused than Liverpool do. I don't think the Liverpool players care. Honestly, just because it's the last home game and it's at Anfield, I feel like they might be a bit better. For that middle ground,
Trent's last game, man, he's gonna get booed.
Yeah, for that middle ground reason, I'm going 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, but just because it's their last home game at Anfield, I think that Liverpool got to win 2-0, like regardless. Like both teams should be off their heads, even though Palace did like win, but I'll say 2-0 Liverpool. And next game is me, Fulham versus City. I think 3-1 City. I mean, yeah, City, their form has been solid. They've been cracking on, showing that they're gonna compete for the league, I reckon, next year again. So yeah, 3-1 City.
Same. It's 3-1 City.
Same.
To say. I'm looking at the predictions. I think I've agreed with at least one person in every single one, bar the Villa United game. I'm pretty sure.
I went 3-1
and Wolves Brentford.
Yeah, I went 3-1 they're unbeaten in their last 9 games. I think to end the De Bruyne journey at Manchester City, I think they go out with a win.
They've all gone 3-1.
You've all went 3-1. All right, let's go to Ipswich versus West Ham in that case because we've all went for different results here. Thankfully, I don't know. West Ham have got 5 away wins in the league this season. So we're going for 5 away wins of the league this season versus a team who've only actually got 4 wins in their whole season. Look, all I'm saying is this is the most Jared Bowen double game I've seen in my life. 2 goals, Jared Bowen, end the season. Sorry to Ipswich, but they have not been convincing. Like I remember when we were saying they were a bit better than Leicester and they were performing as such. That's changed. That's changed. They look awful.
No, Liam Delap will be there, but everyone else can go.
He hasn't even scored in like maybe 10 weeks.
Yeah, but fucking
Oh, we
someone's
still
gonna
will
buy
be.
him.
I wouldn't mind.
I don't want to be there, but I'm forced to be there.
I hate him. I hate him.
Okay,
Oh
well,
yeah, I've gotten
oh,
1-1 by the way. So
1-0. But no, I
yeah,
mean, I don't trust either of these teams to get a result. But unfortunately, I am, and I'm going with the home team because I just think, you know what, Ipswich, they'll be more motivated for the game than West Ham. So
if you're gonna be their only win if they like lose at home now, at home, the only home win is gonna be Chelsea, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
not fair.
I think they got 3 away wins. I'm not too sure. They definitely got 2. Lucas,
okay.
on a genuine, who's scoring? Who's scoring twice for Ipswich? I'm not
Delap,
taking this.
Delap.
I don't know. I just know it's happening, mate. The 12th man, for all I care. Like,
The ref.
yeah, the ref. Like, it's going in. Own goals, mate. Suchek. Like, who knows?
McKenna's putting the kit
look,
on.
look, you convinced me so much, man. Do you know what? All right, why don't you move us on to the final game? You can get your flag out, do a little wave.
One sec.
You'll sit back down for this one.
I would be wearing a Tottenham kit, but the way my camera's set up, there's no point.
The real thing is, who cares about this game? We're Europa League champions. Champions, champions. Ole, ole.
Yeah, I'm a bit more composed than you, and I've been supporting for way longer.
No, but I think we're winning this game though on a real one.
Like actually,
yeah, 2-1.
I'll go 3-2. I'll go 3-2 Brighton.
I think it's valid.
I've seen the celebrations of our players. Most of them look like they haven't had sleep. I think
Isn't your pitch fucked now because everyone rushed it?
We have like 2. It's fine. They can just switch it out.
I saw on the announcer like we have a game on.
Yeah, we have a game.
Sunday.
Get off the pitch. Yeah, no. I think we'll lose 3-2 on sleep deprivation, and because
22 losses, you know.
20 yeah, but we were European champions.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I got 2-2. I'm not lying.
Yeah. Well, you have to shout out Tottenham Hotspur for being the only team to actually do the 17th and a trophy model. Never thought
yeah, because that's always a hypothetical. And then we gone and done it.
Yeah, it makes sense. But look, I'll stop talking about it, Shayan.
I've gone for a 2-2. I don't know why. Tottenham, I reckon you obviously half the players will be drunk. I reckon the manager will be drunk. We might put Vicario up top. I don't know, but yeah, I've gone 2. I reckon you play second team anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
Play the kids.
Yeah,
Odegaard, Mikey Moore, Archie Gray. Is it going to be Ange's last game though?
I don't think so, personally.
I don't think so. Honestly, I think like 10-20% chance they get sacked. Like, I reckon he stays for next season.
Yeah,
I reckon he might have a statue by the time next season starts.
So. He definitely won't get a statue, but he'll have my.
Brennan Johnson will get a statue.
All right.
If he keeps his goal scoring record like this season, hell yeah, bro. I don't care.
Should maybe Luke Shaw gets a statue?
Bro. All right. Stop all of this, bro. Let's get to the end, bro. Ridiculous.
And we'll do it for the final time of the season. It's time to pick the double captains.
The double captain.
Come on.
All right, let me go first. I'm selfish. Okay, I'm a European champion now. I'm being selfish. Well, I'm going for the 4-0 Arsenal victory. I have no faith in Southampton.
Fair. I've gone with a bit of Tottenham.
A bit of the
top spot.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah,
exactly.
Top spot. I'm not gonna lie, Max. I had to go for the safest option, and I had to go for the Arsenal Southampton 4.
I mean, look at it, shameful.
I would have done Chelsea like I've done for the last 10 weeks maybe. But I need the extra point. Can't be risking.
That was better. All right, Leo went for Newcastle. He went 3-1, so at least he was respectable.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I mean that really caps off our Premier League predictions for this year. Thanks for joining us. Obviously, like, share, subscribe. We're gonna do more type of football content, so don't really worry about that. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.